What's going on? Welcome to another vlog. It is currently Wednesday afternoon and I am heading out the door because I am going to be doing a photo shoot today with an incredible brand. So I'm so pumped for this. A brand called Til You Collapse. They are an athletic apparel brand and their warehouse happens to be in an area that is pretty close to me. So I'm going to be going to do some photos with them today and I'm, like I said, super stoked for this. I really could go on and on about like my whole fitness journey and what has kind of led up to situations like this in my life. And I think I wanna touch on that later because it's something I really wanna talk about. But for now, I am kind of rushing out the door because I'm going to pick up my girlfriend, make sure she comes with me for a little moral support. And we're gonna head over to the warehouse and do, please don't judge me for all the laundry right there that I have not put away. Life has been a little crazy. Oh, speaking of that, I have a funny story that I want to share a little later too. I tried sharing it yesterday in the car while I was driving and I accidentally hit the off button on my car while I was driving, which was not a good situation. Also, my camera broke right after that. So it was just a big mess. So anyway, I want to tell a funny story later that's going on with like my house hunting. So yeah, heading out to the photo shoot now. I'm gonna try to film some behind the scenes and yeah, so just please come along with me and we'll be on this journey together. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye. Last Hurrah by BB Rexa on repeat. And yeah, got about 20 minutes to get there, so woo, baby. Here's the infamous warehouse, the infamous Rolls Royce. That is a Rolls, right? Yeah, okay. Are you ready for your photo shoot? Okay. This is the second outfit. Pretty cool color, huh? Hey guys, what is up? It is Thursday. It's kind of late right now. Yesterday, after the photo shoot, I went to class and in the middle of class, my throat just started feeling so terrible and I started feeling like absolute crap. So I really got scared that I was getting sick and coming down with something because normally I don't get sore throats. I saw like Jaclyn Hill tweet that she had strep throat, so that's all I could think about in my head was, oh my god, I'm getting strep. Anyway, so I went to the Thai place after class, got some soup, and went right to bed, and I let myself sleep in just in hopes that I wouldn't end up getting sick. So anyway, I feel okay now. I don't think I'm going to get sick, thank goodness. So yeah, the photo shoot yesterday went really well. It was such a cool experience, and I am so grateful that the owner, Brian, asked me to do that with them. And it just made me think of like my whole kind of fitness journey, especially since I've come out to California, which is going on 2 years now. It'll be 2 years in July, so a couple more months, and that's absolutely crazy because so much has happened in that short time span. I don't know, it's wild. So it got me thinking, and I just wanted to try and like share a little bit of my thoughts on that, because I feel like it's important to kind of share our struggles and like what we've been through, even though it's not easy most of the time to like talk about such personal and vulnerable stuff. And my whole, you know, eating disorder and body dysmorphia story is like a whole nother thing, and I could go on about that for ever. Maybe that will be like a video in the future. But as far as this whole like fitness, you know, modeling thing, when I moved to California 2 years ago, I really started getting more into my fitness. I got myself a trainer. He ended up recommending that I stop eating processed foods completely. That is a whole nother story in and of itself too, because that really sent my whole life into like a spiritual awakening spiral. And like I said, that's a crazy story in and of itself. But aside from that, I had that trainer for a bit, and then my second trainer reached out to me on Instagram and asked if I would come in for a free session, and I ended up jumping on that, and him and I ended up clicking on like a very spiritual level, which was awesome. I really care about him a lot, and he was a big influence in my life as far as, you know, well, not even just fitness, as far as everything goes. So that was cool, totally meant to be, and I started weight training with him. This is when I was really coming into my own and working on my confidence, which was just pretty shattered from, you know, years of bad relationships and years of negative self-talk, and just I never had fully embraced who I was. I didn't even know how to do that. So, you know, it's been a struggle working on implementing like healthy behaviors and habits into my life, and learning how to love and respect and accept myself. Yeah, it's been a journey. Anyway, right when I started working with my trainer, that's when I remember being super motivated and telling myself, you know what, I got this, I'm gonna do this, I'm going to love myself, I'm going to be so into fitness, I'm gonna get my dream body that I've always aspired for, and it's gonna come from hard work, dedication, and self-love. So I just remember getting up at like 5 a.m. every day before I had to go to school, and I would put on those YouTube motivational videos, which are so great. If you've watched them, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. They just like honestly get you in the freaking mood. And so I would put those on. I would go to my little gym in my apartment complex and run sprints on the treadmill. I got super into doing HIIT workouts. I would watch like Whitney Simmons, who was such an inspiration for me at the time, and I would just be like so inspired by just like, you know, simple little fitness videos. It just like so inspired me, and I just wanted, you know, to be there myself. So I remember doing sprints and workouts and like envisioning myself like getting a call from Fabletics and, you know, working with them as a fitness model. And at that point, it just felt like such a far off situation and something that I might not ever achieve. And if I did achieve it, it would be so far in the distance. But I remember having such hope and really working to have faith in myself. I remember being with my trainer, one of our first sessions, and he just took out his phone and started doing an Instagram video of me like doing squats or something. And it sounds so silly now, and this probably sounds silly to a lot of people because A, like it's whatever, like it's just a little video. B, we all do Instagram videos on our stories now like it's breathing. But at that moment in time, because I was where I was mentally, that to me, I was just like so taken aback that like I was getting there. Like, does that make sense? Like that was another step towards my goal. And I was just in awe, like, oh my God, like I'm on camera right now. I mean, it sounds so silly. And even to me now, it's silly. It's like, Jenna, he was just taking an Instagram video of you. Like you do that stuff all the time now. But now looking back to 2 years ago, me, that concept of me being filmed doing something fitness related was so out there, and I just had such low confidence that like it was such a proud moment for me to get there. Now 2 years later, like I'm doing things like this. Granted, I still get nervous, and granted, I'm not by any means saying I'm a fitness model or anything like that. I'm just saying it's cool to look back and allow myself to be proud of the progress I've made, because yeah, oh God, I didn't want to cry. Because just 2 years ago, like something like this would have felt, hold on, I gotta get myself together. Just 2 years ago, something like this would have felt like totally out there. And again, I'm not saying it's like the biggest deal in the world or I've made it or anything. I just think we all need to really acknowledge, like, you know, when we've made progress, especially mentally. Sorry. Because it's hard, you know? And I know a lot of people struggle, especially females, you know? It's hard. I want to just leave it at that, I guess, because I feel like I got in like the gist of what I was trying to say. But if you are struggling with your self-image or your body or anything like that, I just want you to know that you can really achieve, you know, anything that you put your mind to. And it's gonna feel scary, and it's gonna feel awful, and it's gonna feel, you're gonna feel really defeated sometimes, and like it might not ever happen for you, but baby steps is all it really takes. I have a lot of faith in you, whoever you are, maybe watching this and needing to hear something like that today. So yeah, I think to sum that all up, I just want to reiterate how important it is to really acknowledge the progress you've made, whether maybe to someone else it seems like no progress at all. You cannot let that get to you, because at the end of the day, all that matters is you and how much you love and respect yourself, and all it really takes is baby steps. And honestly, you can achieve like whatever you want to achieve in life, even if it feels scary and difficult and like it's never gonna happen for you. Just know that baby steps and anything is possible. It really is. I just wanted to tell that little spiel because my experience yesterday really just made me sit back and acknowledge how far I have come, especially since making my big old move to California. So I think that's it. I know that was probably all over the place and rambly. I didn't mean to cry, but I love you wherever you are, whoever you are, and whatever you're doing. I was watching Peter Mon's video earlier, and one of his things now that he says is, I love you, because a lot of people, we don't hear that enough. And at the end of the day, I really just believe we're all one, we're all connected, and I do love you. So if you need to hear that, just know that you're loved. And I think that is it for my little spiel now. I'm going to run and grab Indian food right now because my mom is coming over, and we're going to hang and watch a movie. That'll be my night tonight. So that is it. I will check back in later, guys. Bye. Remembered my metal straw today. Got my big old iced coffee from Starbucks. The addiction is very real and it actually needs to stop sometime soon, but for now I'm gonna enjoy this. Success. I'm home with the Indian food and time to bring it inside to my mama. She's gonna be so excited. All right, here's a little plate I made. These are samosas. This is called roti. This is like an eggplant thing, and then this is dal. And then I'm literally like obsessed with any sauce that comes with Indian food, so I'm sure this is delish.
There was a Supreme Court ruling in the state of Connecticut.